When we think about modern medicine, we picture these incredible high-tech solutions for everything. But there's one little part of the whole experience that, for so many of us, still feels like it's stuck in the past: medical imaging.
I mean, really think about it for a second. We've got apps for prescriptions, we do virtual doctor's visits, and yet we're still being handed this giant, floppy plastic envelope with our x-rays inside. It feels like someone just gave you a cassette tape in the age of Spotify. It's clunky, it's awkward, and you just have to ask, why?
Okay, so let's really get into this, because the problem here is so much bigger than just being a pain to carry around. It turns out there are 4 major, and I mean major, pain points that affect pretty much everyone involved.
And these things just feed into each other. You've got the crazy high costs for clinics to keep printing these things. Then, of course, there's the sheer hassle for patients, lugging these bags from one doctor to another. And what if you need a second opinion? It's a logistical nightmare. And on top of all that, we're creating mountains of single-use plastic that just ends up in a landfill. It's a mess.
And look, if there was ever any doubt that this whole system was broken, the pandemic just shattered it. All of a sudden, teleconsultations became the norm. But how exactly are you supposed to show your doctor an X-ray film over a video call? Hold it up to the webcam? It was a massive, glaring roadblock that screamed for a digital solution.
All right, so we've established the problem pretty clearly. Now let's talk about the hero of our story. This is where a system called Freedom Spyder comes in, and it's designed to fix every single one of those problems we just talked about. Now, it's really important to get this. Spyder is not just a fancy film to PDF converter. Not at all. It's a whole platform. Think of it like the digital bridge connecting the diagnostic center that takes the scan, the patient who owns the data, and the doctor who needs to see it.
And here's the really brilliant part. A lot of smaller clinics and diagnostic centers just can't afford those massive, super complex hospital IT systems, things called PACS or RIS. Well, Freedom Spyder is built to work without any of that. It makes this digital leap possible for everyone, not just the giant hospitals with deep pockets.
Okay, so that's the big picture. But how does it actually work in practice? How do we get from a scan in a machine to a secure file that a doctor can view, seconds later? Let's walk through it.
The whole process is actually incredibly smooth. So first, the image from the scanner, an MRI, a CT, whatever it is, gets sent through the Spyder system. Spyder then does its thing. It can create a digital copy, it can let you print on cheaper paper if you still need a physical copy, or it can just upload the digital version straight away. From there, everything lands on a secure online portal. And this is the really cool part. There's an AI layer that can spot critical findings and boom, send an alert directly to the physician's phone.
So when you have a workflow this smart, the result isn't just a technical upgrade. It creates this amazing ripple effect, a cascade of real-world benefits for absolutely everyone involved in a patient's care. It's a true win-win-win.
I mean, just look at this comparison. The difference is literally night and day. You're going from carrying bulky films to having instant digital access, from having to physically drive a film across town to securely sharing it with a link. You're swapping huge printing costs for massive savings, and all that plastic waste for something that's actually sustainable. It's a total transformation.
So for you, as the patient, this is all about convenience and control. No more film bags, no more stressing about losing your scans. You have secure access to your own medical history right there, whenever you need it. It's your data, and now you can actually use it.
And for doctors, well, for them, it's all about speed and information. They get real-time updates and those game-changing AI alerts for anything critical. What that means is faster diagnoses, which leads to faster treatment. And in medicine, that speed can change everything for a patient's outcome. And finally, for the diagnostic centers themselves, the business case is a no-brainer. They save a ton of money on film and printing supplies, and at the same time, they get to slash their environmental footprint. It's a win for the balance sheet and a win for the planet. So when you put all of this together, what you're really seeing is the start of a whole new era for radiology. It's about making the entire process smarter, way greener, and most importantly, completely connected.
There is this quote from the people behind Spyder that I think just nails it. They say, it doesn't just eliminate films, it transforms the entire diagnostic experience. And that's exactly right. The goal wasn't just to get rid of plastic. It was to rebuild the whole process from the ground up to be better for everyone.
And that leaves us with one last, really big question to think about. If something as fundamental as radiology can be completely transformed like this, what other parts of healthcare are still stuck in the past, just waiting for their own digital revolution. It's an exciting thought, and it really shows the future of medicine is only going to get smarter. Thanks for exploring this with me.